Hey y'all, Sarah Luku here, and we are back again with Steins the Gate. So, last episode, Ocarin and gang decided to discover time travel. Not really, they didn't decide to discover time travel, they just kind of accidentally discovered time travel, and it was amazing. And there were sparks shooting all over the place. Ocarin was kind of cool and like shielding Mayushi from the blast and everything. And it was nice. It was a nice moment. And then Kurisu ran out of there screaming and stuff because she could not comprehend that these idiots had actually made a time machine or something. And yeah. Let's see. Mayushi went home angry that we had destroyed all her food in our experiments. Ocarin and Daru have been up all night trying to recreate the phenomenon, but unfortunately they have failed every time since, you know, whatever happened last night with the sparks and all. And we can't really figure out what the deal is. It seems to have made the microwave heavier, and so now they have it on the ground because before it broke through the table. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and Moika she's blowing up our phone. She just keeps on like sending us 50 million texts and everything, and it's kind of bumming out Ocarin, so yeah. And he's trying to get Daru to go eat with him now because they're starving. But yeah, hey, like I said, Daru has an interest in structures, similar to his 2D interest, I suppose. So yeah, that's what they're talking about now. Some kind of collider machine. Anywho, and yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you, you hypocrite! CERN. Oh wait, CERN, that's us. That name. I've seen it somewhere. And recently. Where was it again? Oh, I don't know. The John Titor forum? Oh, of course. John Titor! Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy AdChannel's going crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I had hoped that Daru would remember, but no such luck. Nope, they does not exist in this timeline for you, man. Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. So we haven't swapped timelines, have we? We're still in the same one, if the John Titor thing is still going on. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine. A time machine? That's a timely topic. But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing. Doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Titor guy? It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate, CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Yeah, you totally don't need food to sustain you. Anyway, the phone wave, named subject change experiment, has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. Well, let's take a look at it. Great as Daru, you just have the best of porns. You know that, man. Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. Oh my god, the sexy machinery. So hot. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens up a folder literally called CERN. What else would you call it? CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Organization! Fear it! HTML. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and World Wide Web. Well, wouldn't you know it? Europe. Go figure. The World Wide Web? You mean the internet? Bingo! That's the thing at the beginning of the most URLs. CERN invented that. All I know about CERN is what I read in Titor's book. It feels like they keep on dropping words here and there. I never knew they were that amazing.
Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too.
What sort of research does CERN do?
Particle physics mostly.
CERN can do
Experiments no one else can because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low energy anti-proton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, and the large electron positron collider. And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider TAN.
TAN? Yeah, but he likes it. The Takus possess the ability to anthropomorphize in Moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking 10 on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. He truly is a special man. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. Dun dun dun! John Tidor! He's predicting all this. Oh no! Those mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc., etc.
Mini black holes. This sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure Tidor said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? What's the possibility of that actually happening?
100%, that's it. 100% that it won't. CERN officially denies it. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world.
But where there's smoke, there's fire. So they could actually be making mini black holes. If I remembered correctly, Tidor claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, in 2010, if they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcement, they only began experimentation in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Tidor's story is true. Some of Tidor's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Tidor's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Tidor's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. No, there is. We want to keep bringing it up if there wasn't, Okarun. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Hehehe, don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Tidor, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Huh? Coincidence. Come now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know, whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Then we could destroy the world like the evil mad scientists that we are. Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of the Steins gate. El Sai Kung Ru. I put away my phone and then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look. I know, Daru. It's just exhausting sometimes.
Just who the hell were you fighting with?
Daru, I know what we must do.
What's that?
Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So, what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. We're not Oceans 2 or something. Okay, we have to communicate here, buddy. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. You sure are a glutton. Got a bunch of mail.
The dive makes you a hungry man.
Deal! Get started.
You got it, boss.
That's what you want? Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. That didn't seem like a cool conversation, bruh. We got mail from Mayuri! Just hearing that from Ogren makes me happy. Yay! I like making Mayuri happy. She is so cute. Alright, well, that's all for today. Okay, or something like that. Yeah, cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent.
Work with me here, Daru. I'm not entirely there in my mental capacity, dude. You need to connect the dots for me, okay? You are a super hacker.
Stop saying HACKA. At least say hacker.
I said hacker before. It's just didn't translate well. See where I'm going with this?
No, not at all.
Please, try to figure it out. Hack into CERN! Do it! Daru stares at me in disbelief. We would be arrested so fast.
Is that some kind of joke?
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Ogren.
We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave named subject to change become a functional time machine? Or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
You serious?
I'm always serious. Can't you tell? I try my best, man. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Will you do it? Is he actually going to do it? Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
I'm not responsible for the consequences, got it?
Holy shit, he's actually doing it! Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie. Deal! Get started, man!
Let's do this.
For your payment, I'll deposit a week's worth of supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep into concentration. Cannot speak words. Don't worry, neither can Okran. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours, buddy. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Oh, more mail. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. Let me guess, a shining finger? Oh, no, fairies, actually.
Kyoma! When operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although, I suppose that might make things interesting, yeah?
I don't know, let's see what we have here to reply.
What are you scheming?
I think that's right. Is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even if they manage to resurrect their messiah, humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it was in his time. Mankind doesn't need decrepit old gods to save them. Come on. I can't scroll down. Okay, fine, whatever. Discreet? Are you suggesting that I, the great Hulan Kyoma, run and hide? You risk my air, Tucker. Mundane world? Akiba, part of the mundane world? Nonsense! This town has belonged to chaos for centuries. All is as it shall forevermore. I don't know. Their messages are so weird. Okay, I don't think it's this one. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Actually, oh wait, no.
What are you scheming?
Yeah, let's try this one. See what that gets us. Such strangeness. Seriously, man, just reply to Shining Finger. I feel a little bad. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru is exactly where I left him before. I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find my Yuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. No, come on, we made up with her through text messages. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cool Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down on the sofa and start browsing ad channel on my phone. Go eat, you bum! And what perfect timing! Tidor is currently posting in the thread. Wonderful, wonderful. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you are all still clinging to the preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future, like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality, my bad, do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect is changed. The event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. Sorry, my eyes jumped. That's why there are so few people who can observe the changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. Die, troll, you claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends, please, I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. God dang it, Anonymous. Stop it. He's not giving you your stocks. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know, your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you, lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world's details blocked. Oh no, humanity is dim. What the science has done. Well, lol, noobs. Responding seriously to a troll thread. This Tighter Guide's a shitty troll. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Tidor's points have merits. By the way, Tidor, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Everett Wheeler model. Many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. Correct! What's with all the stupid name tags? This Ho and Kyoma is more annoying than Tidor. You call yourself John Tidor, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask a favor, Tidor-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine. You're going to believe this time traveler, lol, without proof? Are you an idiot? Okay, Tidor, what do you got for us, man? No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time flowing in not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as true. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line. Let's call it World Line B. On World Line B, I'm afraid to say, a channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on that channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. That's weird. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They've already succeeded at creating micro black holes. Carrie Gohan and come. Oh, they're back? Were they saying something? I thought I only saw Anonymous stuff. Yeah, so Gohan again. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you closed-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Tidor has to say. And then I will make contact with Tidor and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist, Huo and Kyoma, will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Oh, Corinne. This is not helping you to be taken seriously, brother. Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe it until you tell me. I don't even know why the freaking John Tidor guy is trying. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the mini worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes, lol. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Wait, the future is a wasteland. That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy a spiked shoulder pad? That does sound awesome. I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Tiger have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're all branches or something? That's some evil level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. Is that how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Oh, this is replying to somebody? Okay, I didn't notice. Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when a divergence changes. What's a road warrior? What's a road warrior? The greatest thing ever. With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories. Does that include the time would the exceptions be the time travelers, or is it just unique people? So we totally have our memories. Anyone home? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Unfamiliar? Oh, you. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. What you doing here, lady? I recognize her. It's Amani. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Bronze workshop. Hi, I'm from the Bronze workshop. When our eyes meet, she smiles. The TV you sent in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up? Yeah, gladly. Dari's typing gets even faster. I mean, you work there. You could have just delivered. Yeah, I'm right upstairs. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? Amani. I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Amani. Alright, Amani. Amani Suzuha. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission, so I don't want to bother him. What exactly do you guys do? I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger. You're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right? How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? Not another one. I raise my guard and spring into a praying mantis stance. Oh, Corinne. But Suzuha just stares blankly. She ain't got time for you, man. That's what it said on your mailbox. Oh, right. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? Why do you have that plastered on your mailbox? Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming? We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. Mwahaha! I just laughed like an evildoer. You know, I'm not the evil one. The other ones are. Oh, wow. Is the evil organization CERN? How do you know that? Yeah, but, oh, so I was right? Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation. Well, being Ferris. How did you know we were hacking into CERN? What? You're hacking them right now? Me and my big mouth. I really suck at keeping secrets. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN?
Well... Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window.
The window? We cracked the window earlier! Oh my goodness. Got to think of it, it was open, and Daro and I were talking loudly. I wonder how much people heard about us yelling about time machines and stuff. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daro is working quietly. I look down. Maybe she has good ears. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Braun Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly. Its tires mostly clean. It's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it? I'm going to take a wild guess and say Brady McBraid's over here?
I've only been working here for a day, but...
Susuha opens the Braun Tube workshop door with a weird smile. Anywho, I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd I'd retcon it too? I don't know. The front of the store. See if I can spot any customers. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not familiar with this. Reconnoiter? No, there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. No, it is not. I'm pretty sure it means reform reconnaissance. That's what I was assuming, but to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? Unlikely. I followed Susuha into the store. So, that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor. Yeah. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. Damn, we were careless. I mean, other people know about it too, just to be fair. Looks like we need to close the window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. How about I get an AC unit? Just saying. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. No, don't breathe a word of it. You'll be in grave danger or something. Or else Men in Black will raid us.
Yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry.
Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mail, yay! Mr. Braun's not here either. I do love my mail. Oh, Luca! That's unusual. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some, and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some for your lab friends, Master? What the fuck, Luca? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with your Samadari whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. Okay, I'm going to assume the master thing is like a master-student relationship and not what Mayushi and Ferris do. Okay, let's see what our things are. Well done! We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform. Courtesy of Mayushi, undoubtedly. Family? You sure go along with your family. How many family members do you have anyway? Daro keeps insisting that Shrine Maidens should come in pairs. I'm actually curious about that. And whenever you have time. You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heralds a parting. I can't hide from the organization forever and the okay, that's... Wait, what am I? Wait. I guess ask about family. That seems like the safe thing. I think we failed whatever... I think we failed with Ferris, because we got a pretty quick reply with Mayuri before. I think we screwed up Ferris's thing. Let me look down. Because we replied to that one, yeah, and we got like an immediate reply. Yep, we screwed up Ferris's one. Poop. Oh well. Trying out Luca. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Mr. Braun's not here either. So, where's the manager? Oh, he left right after he finished repairing your TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. Little girl, he disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking up my beloved daughter from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. So, here's the fixed TV. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter. He's set to charge 1,000 yen. Damn, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out. Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it anyway. Oh, wait. By myself? Are you joking? Look at the size of this thing. You expect me to just carry this? Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor? What do you mean by that, Dur? She mutters, her tone pensive. Tch, how sarcastic of her. No, she seems serious there, man. I don't remember anyone asking for your help, honestly. Getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride. Wow! Applause. That was so manly. I might be falling for you. No, you shouldn't. You think you could trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you? What makes you think that? It's one of my powers, coloring gentlemen. Wait, what? This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die. Wait, what? You have powers? Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise. Are you some kind of esper? Goodness, you are right on my wavelength, aren't you, girl? You and Ferris. When I nod, she whispers into my ear. Are there a lot of espers like you? Of course not, I'm special, I just happen to know a lot of them. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty. His majesty. Oh, you had me scared for a second there, but still, it's amazing people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from. Don't you fuck with me, girl. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding. By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all? If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemy's limbs off before they can react. Impressive. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No, wait, don't tell me. You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Golgu. Who hired you? Nobody hired me. What's a Golgu? She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. She's a dirty liar! Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday. Like what? Anyway, do you have any other powers? Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hard to kill me. I'm not going to kill you. Revealing my powers would be suicide. They are most effective when the element of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know and you to find out. Deal with it, meanie. Say what you like. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. And I got mail. Yay, mail. It's from Shining Finger. Okabe-kun. I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please, tell me the SUPA HACKA's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone might get to IBN 5100 before first. Like, just reply to her, man. Oh my god. Seriously, at this rate, she's going to freaking, like, track you down or some shit, man. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. The ringtone is starting to piss me off, but I like the ringtone. It's most likely from the male demon Shining Finger. It is. I can tell without even checking, but we just checked it. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities, and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs. Was that a lie too? What? Was a lie too, wasn't it? Probably. Why the frown? Did you get a death notice? A what? Just wondering. She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How can she say that with a straight face? What the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist? What I mean to ask was if you got some unpleasant news. You could say that. I kind of a stalker I'm dealing with. I mean, she's adorable, but it's getting a little annoying. Scarlet's hard to get a handle on. You're telling me. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her. There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100. And that seems serious. Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak. An IBN 5100? You know about them? Yeah. I see. So the IBN 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought. Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it? I actually tried looking for an IBN 5100, but in the end I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba. I see. Well, that's true. You sound like you know something. I'm getting suspicious of you. Well, I do and I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happen to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine or something like that. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face. So kitty lips from you is a lie. Who are you? Suzuha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position. I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100, but when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore. I'm sure. I'm not even interested in the IBN 5100. I'm more concerned with CERD right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's resume after all. You don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that is interesting information of yours is true or not. Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am acting kinda suspicious. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out. You wanna bet? Truth is, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. A hidden function? That reminds me, I'm pretty sure that John Tidor from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories. If I remember correctly, the IBN 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language. No way! How did you know? Tell me! Only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin. It's another one of my powers. Leading question. I can read your heart of hearts. What? No fair. For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power. I see everything, Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile. Kih. Anyway, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now I remember, John Tidor said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence. Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100. But there's a point to it, though. The reason Tidor traveled back to 1975 to obtain the IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moika wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. That's why IBM 5100s are so rare. While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. What's the pin? So, IBM 5100s are rare. Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. Priorities, Okurin, priorities. But first, I have to deal with CERN. Really? Poop. Alright, we'll be ending the episode here for today because we are out of time. But I have to say, my initial theory about Moika being John Tidor has kind of changed, and I am now starting to suspect Miss Amane, our little dark horse, just coming in out of nowhere with all that. Because that seems particularly, concerning and everything. Because for one, she's all like, I could totally hear you guys from your open window, and it's like, I even hear click-clacking of keys from that open window. I'm not sure about that. And I can, CERN sucks and stuff, and everybody online is all like, CERN doesn't suck, this guy's a fucking crazy dude, right? And stuff, so, that seems suspicious for one, and then she's all like, yeah, CERN especially sucks from where I come from, and I just like, yeah, I am getting a feeling here. I don't know, though, because she also has the knowledge about the IBM 5100. But what if it's all just red herrings? What if they're going to, try to make us suspect everyone is John Tidor, and then it turns out that we're John Tidor or something? Because you did have that one comment, though. That one comment, hey, let's place bets that John Tidor equals Huowen and crap. And that would be just our freaking luck that it's actually Okurin. Time traveling and talking about this stuff. But you think he would recognize himself online. So that makes it questionable. Alright, but yeah, that is it for today's episode. Next time we're going to read some more John Tidor stuff. And until then, like and subscribe if you want to. And thank you for watching.